Hello and welcome everyone. If you're new to this channel, then my name is Amit Patel and you are watching Musings with Software Engineers. If you're new, then subscribe to this channel because on this channel, I share ideas, insight, tools, and tactics that can help you grow from where you are to an epic level of success. So if you want to grow fast in the software industry, then subscribe to this channel and press the bell icon so that you don't miss any updates. Hi, sir. My name is Sami, a mechanical graduate. One of the IT companies which I had been selected for has decided my onboarding date and they have given me the joining date along. Decide onboarding date and they have given me a joining date along with 2 years of agreement notice. They have not mentioned any role like testing, development, etc. Just they have mentioned trainee software. So uh, in this scenario, I want to know what will be reality when I got onboarded. Will they give torture? Will they remove me after 2 years? Basically, what will be the future in IT? Will I always have to be uh, scared about firing off after 2 years? If they fire me again, I have to come to home, or I will get opportunity in other companies based on my 2 years of experience. It will be very helpful for me, if me and maybe for others, if you can tell. Okay, Sami, this is a very long question, but the answer is very short. See, first, let us understand why IT companies in India have a notice period and uh, a bond. This is a bond. Okay, this is kind of a bond. And this bond is only in India. Nowhere in the world, nowhere in the world, you have a bond, okay, for any industry. Okay. In India, most of the software companies have this bond, which is a 2 year agreement. Some have 1 year agreement, and they say that they are going to give you training, okay, for becoming a software developer or whatever role you are going to get in the software industry. They are going to give you a training which is like 3 months training, 6 months training, or this tenure of 2 years is almost like a training for you, and that's why they call you a trainee software engineer. Okay. And if you leave before the time period of 2 years, so they give you a 6 months training. After that, they have to get the benefit of that training. Correct? They give you all the training. Now they have to have the benefit of that training. So they want you to serve that company. Otherwise, that agreement will have that this much amount, okay, will be deducted from you when you leave the company. Okay. So this is a very standard agreement within the software industry and most of the big software company. And I'll tell you why they have this. They have this because the attrition rate in the software industry is the highest. Okay. There are software engineers who will join one company and then they will leave that company and then they will go to another company. Okay, they don't stay at one place. Okay, and this is very challenging for the IT industry. Okay, because IT industry loses a lot of money to hire people. Okay, and the or whatever training they are giving, all these things, all these resources require money. Okay, and they are putting in all this money, and after that the return on that investment is zero. Okay, that's why there is this bond. Now, you don't have to be afraid of the bond because you have to understand the software industry is afraid that you are going to leave. Okay, so if you do your job really well, if you work in your company really well, if you learn everything that they are teaching you, and if you do each and every project really well, then there is no reason for software industry to fire you. Okay, by default, in any company, 1 to 2% people, 1 to 2% people get laid off every year in the software industry. 1 to 2% people. These are the people at right at the bottom. Like if there are 100 people, out of that 2 people will get laid off. Okay, the software industry is like 45 lakh people are in the software industry. Okay, out of that 1 to 2% will be like 150,000 to 200,000 people get laid off every year because of performance issues if they do not perform well in the job. So you don't have to worry as a fresher, as a trainee. Okay, I would say that if the name of the company is good, if it is a brand, okay, for example, TCS, Infosys, Wipro, Cognizant, any name that you already know, these are all brands. Okay, if these are branded companies, then you can easily join this company and you can easily stay for 2 years and you can think that they are giving you money to learn whatever technology you are going to learn in this company. Okay, so 2 years work hard on learning as much as possible. Even if you get a project or you don't get a project, even then within that company use all the resources in that company to learn whatever technology, whatever things you are getting, so that after 2 years, 3 years, when your bond is over, you are kind of an expert who can go and decide anywhere. Okay, if you are doing really well in that company, the company is giving you really good salary and everything, then there is no harm in staying with the company. But at that point, but I would suggest that every fresher, once you get into the right company, a proper company which is doing proper software development work, it is good to stay in that company for 2 to 3 years and get as much as possible as far as learning is concerned. Okay, if you keep on leaving the companies and if you keep on joining other companies, you will not really get a lot of knowledge or understanding of how the software industry works. Okay, you will feel, oh, my salary is low, so I should change the company. That is the biggest mistake you can make, because if you keep on changing your company, then your salary will remain low forever. There are people who come to the chat and say, I'm in some company, I've been in this industry for 8 years and my salary is not increasing, or my job. Okay, there are two reasons for that. One is either the company itself is not growing, so your salary is also not growing. Okay, another reason can be you have been changing too often and not actually doing the work that you are supposed to do within the software industry. Okay, so Sami, make sure that you remove all the doubts from your mind. You be confident. Okay, and that's why I just told all of you that the whole reason I'm getting this question for such a long time on my channel, in my live, that how to be more successful. Okay, and that is the whole reason I'm starting this whatever you call this workshop. Okay, and this workshop is specifically designed so that you can build your confidence, so that you can see how you can be enthusiastic about whatever work you are doing, so that you can have imagination to enhance your skill, imagination to achieve whatever goals you have in your mind, so that you can have focus in your life. Okay, because without focus nothing can happen, and so that you can be more valuable. So that is the whole reason I'm doing this workshop, unlock your full potential. Okay, it's a 2 hour workshop, but I believe that when you go through this workshop, you will understand how you can develop yourself, so that no matter where you are able to, career is a ladder. So you have to go from one step to another step. But if you don't know how to climb the ladder, if you're going to stand down and you're going to be afraid, am I going to be able to climb this ladder or not? Then the things are not going to work. Okay. And what I want to do is, I don't want you to climb the ladder. I want you to go by the lift. Okay. So the whole point of unlock your full potential is I want you, even my A players course is the same thing. Okay, but A players course is more detailed course, and it is more, it's a different course than this. This is more about the basic fundamental qualities. Like without this, you will never be able to achieve success in any area, in any industry. Okay, so that is this that is the whole point I designed this workshop for people like you. So Sami, don't, I would say, don't really worry um, about agreements and all. If it is a big company like TCS, Infosys and all, see, the whole point is this also. If these companies are putting all these agreements in place, okay, then they have been, like TCS is the oldest company, 1963, 1969, sorry, my bad, 1969. It's there since 1969, the oldest IT company. So it does know something about this industry, right? Okay, it has 4 lakh employees. Now, you would not have 4 lakhs employees staying in TCS for such a long time. Okay, so there is something that this companies is doing right. Infosys went from just a 40,000 rupees investment to $1 billion company. So something these companies are doing right. That's why they've become a brand. And because they have become a brand, people want to work for this company. So they will have an agreement that, look, if you're going to work here, you have to sign this agreement for 2 years, you have to stay. Okay, they are trying to protect themselves. They are trying to, because they do a lot of hiring. They don't want engineers to come and leave. They don't want engineers to come, take the training and leave. That is the reason they do this. So you can just go and join this. Okay, no issues with that. After that, you will have to still work very, very hard. Okay, see, there is no replacement to hard work. Everyone, please understand. If there is anybody here who thinks you can be successful without working hard, okay, then I think you are believing in all those advertisement. Okay, the advertisement will make you believe that use a toothpaste with salt and you will become successful. Correct? Advertisement will make you believe that also. Okay, but you also know that that's not true. So when you see an advertisement, that advertisement will make you believe that, oh, I will be successful without hard work. No, everyone has to work. The most successful people are the most hardworking people, because, and they are also intelligent, they are also smart, but they are really working hard. And when I say working hard means what, they are doing what they are saying they are doing, and making sure they are focused towards that. That is very important. Okay, and hard work does not mean that you are going to, the hardest work is done by the poorest people. Okay, the hardest work is done by the poorest people. Okay, people who are building roads, they are the people who have to work the hardest. People who are in the construction industry, who are at the lowest level, are doing the hardest work. Okay, but I'm not talking about that kind of hard work. I'm talking about a hard work where you're very committed, you're determined, you're disciplined. I'm talking about that kind of a hard work. Okay, like this video if you have not yet liked this video, share this video with other people. Make sure that you subscribe to this channel. Check my programs on A Player, the link is in the description. It is very useful if you want to get a better salary. Thank you very much. See you in the next live.